Are you ready to file bankruptcy, but you still need to better understand a few confusing terms? We're going to walk you through what a discharge is and what you can actually have discharged and how it happens. A discharge in bankruptcy refers to the clearing of the person's debt. Your debt is discharged, means you don't have to pay it. Sounds fantastic, right? Can be, but not all debts are dischargeable. There are various factors that determine what debts can be discharged and what creditors hold secured liens and liens on properties and all those things, which is why you need to talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. In a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, the remaining debt not paid through your Chapter 13 plan will be discharged after you've made all your payments and you've completed all the requirements for the bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, the discharge typically happens 60 days after the meeting of creditors and if nothing else comes up. So what debts can be discharged? Here's a list of the most common dischargeable debts. Credit card bills, including the charges, overdues, late fees, all of it. Anything with a collection agency, medical bills, personal loans from family, friends, employers, banks, utility bills. You can't get future utility bills discharged. And while we're talking about this, it's important to note, it will be from the date of the filing of the petition. So if you file on June 1st, before that date, those debts can be discharged. After that date, they're not part of your bankruptcy, so they don't get discharged. So bounce checks, unless of course it's fraud. Student loans can be, they're making them easier and easier, so it's coming along, but there are certain circumstances where they can be. Most of the time they can't, but let's hope they keep moving the law in the right direction. Any deficiency balance from like a repossessed car, auto accident claims, unless you were drunk while the auto accident happened, business debts, money owed for lease agreements, any judgments from a court, unless they were based on fraud, tax penalties and taxed interest, attorney's fees, any kind of unsecured debt, Social Security overpayments, and Veterans Assistance Loan and overpayments. Once again, debts typically get discharged in a 60 days after the creditor meeting. You can watch our video about that to see how that goes. And in Chapter 13, once you've wrapped up everything you have to do with your case. And just as in this video, bankruptcy can be confusing. You need to talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney before you do anything. If you have any questions about bankruptcy in Arkansas, feel free to comment below. And once again, subscribe to get more of our content.